Kirby, you've seen quite a bit of action over the years, haven't you? You've been an amputee, you've been a glutton, you had an adventure that was strung together at the last minute, and even had a split personality. But in your latest adventure, we see you return to your roots. Now, some people might criticize that, saying that it's relying too much on its older games, but you know what? That very well may be what makes this the perfect video game. Right off the bat, I should say that if you're looking for a story, yeah, don't bother. While there is narrative in the form of silent cutscenes and dialogue boxes, its only real purpose is just to get you to the next world. But the story does involve an alien whose spaceship crashes on Popstar, which is Kirby's home planet, and it's up to you, Waddle Dee, King Dedede, and Meta Knight, who are only controlled by other players, to find the pieces of the ship and get them back into space. Now, seeing as Kirby games have never really had a plot that went beyond, hey, collect these items, stop the bad guy, aside from Kirby's Epic Yarn, it's hardly surprising that there really isn't much of one here. Where Kirby games have always excelled, though, is in its unique gameplay twist. If you've never played a Kirby game before, well, it's your average platformer, but with one special twist. You can inhale the special abilities of your enemies. If an enemy has a sword, you can get that sword. If an enemy was made of fire, you get various fire abilities. If you've ever played Kirby Superstar in the Super Nintendo, then you're going to feel right at home because the powers operate pretty much exactly like that. Instead of just getting one default power like you did in Kirby's Adventure, you actually get a plethora of different moves if you use different button combinations. Now, if you're asking me what my favorite power is, I just gotta tell you that, I love all of them. There's not really one that's a dud. Everything just is fun to use and keeps the game flowing at a really good pace. What's new to Return to Dreamland, however, is the addition of super abilities. Now, these abilities can only be found in certain stages and produce some devastating screen-clearing attacks, which you'll need to uncover certain items, such as stars that earn you extra lives every 100 you collect, and special bonus stages that leave you powerless against a giant purple blob that you have to outrace to the end of the stage. I was afraid that these powers would kind of interrupt the flow of the game, but after using them a few times in certain stages, they definitely become one of the many highlights of the game and become insanely gratifying to use. Now, in every stage, there's about 3 to 5 of these special gears called energy spheres that you need to collect in order to help the alien repair a ship and get home. But for every few you collect, you unlock some special goodies that are inside the ship. Now, some of these rooms include copy ability rooms that let you obtain any of the game's power-ups. There's also challenge rooms that give you a specific power and pits you in a really cool obstacle course designed around it. There's like a couple 2-player minigames, which I'm not really too fond of. I'd have to say that out of all the extra stuff in this game, the challenge rooms are definitely my favorite because they really add some replay value to this game. Back to the game itself, however, it's seriously a Kirby game at its finest. Again, if you played Kirby Superstar, you know what to expect. Fast-paced levels, the level design is really good, a short but sweet main story mode which clocks in about 8 hours. You have about 5 main areas on Popstar to explore, and after that, well, actually, you know what, I won't spoil it, but you have to believe me that it ends up getting even better. While it may not be too challenging if all you want to do is just get to the end of the game and complete the story mode, there's definitely a lot to do if you really want to get 100% by collecting all the energy spheres and unlocking all the challenge rooms and beating all the high scores in that. So I definitely say that, if you want a challenge, it's there. You just gotta look for it. All in all, I can't really think of anything to complain about. The gameplay is really fast-paced and fun, the soundtrack may not be as memorable, but you know what? It's still good. It's still upbeat and peppy as it ever was. The graphics are colorful and vibrant, which is awesome considering the Wii's limited capabilities. And yeah, like I said earlier in the review, this is the perfect video game. It doesn't really have any glaring flaws. The gameplay is fun throughout the entire game, and it just brung a smile to my face. And with all that said, what other grade can I give it but an A? So yeah, go out and buy it. Buy it! Buy it!